everyone. How are you? Another fine day out there. And another fine little lot of items I got to show you. Hope you'll enjoy them. Appreciate you tuning in. And this first item I have to show is a beautiful jar. I think if it's old like it says it is when I looked it up, it's like from the 30s or 40s. It's a nice green jar. It has part of the label on it a little bit. It's just all I can make out is the F. I don't know if that means Fenton or something else. I'm not sure if it's a Fenton label. Where this was made. It's green glass, and it's that type of glass that glows too. You probably can't There's something wrong with my black light is acting up. I'm gonna have to get a new one. I can hear this little piece of thing inside of it, so I don't know what happened to it. Comes on, sometimes it'll come bright. Other times, no, it doesn't want to work now. Got it in earlier, but this does glow. I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I don't know. It came in somewhat. If you can see it, because it's daylight anyway, so you probably won't be able to see it. But it does glow. It's a beautiful jar. I was I wasn't sure if it was an older jar or not, but I did have my little green light on me in the store, so I said, well, let me just try it and see if there's a little glow or anything to this. So most times when you find a little glow, to the glass, that it's basically older glass. That I don't know if you can see it from there, from the camera, but it is glowing. And then I wasn't sure about I saw it on the shelf and I thought, oh my gosh, now how much are they going to want for it? Green glass and all, because some of the stores are getting ridiculous with the prices. So I was on the top shelf sitting, and I couldn't get down that aisle because there were so many people. But I was in Toronto when I got this, so I had to go way to the back of the store, down by the textiles and things, because there were so many people in the aisles. I just couldn't look. Anyway, I said, now let me take a walk back up that way and see if I can get in the aisle. So I went to that same aisle, and not a soul was in the aisle. So I'm just looking. I'm not even looking for this. I'm looking at down. Then I see this. I spot this on the top shelf way down the other end. And I make my way down there, and I said, oh wow. And my first, was like, my first thought is cracks and chips and stuff. So I took it, and it was lidded. Here's the lid that's on it. Beautiful lid. Too bad my glow thing won't. Oh yeah, it is glowing, but it's so bright that you wouldn't be able to see it, but it does glow. I'm not going to say it no more because I keep repeating everything over and over. But anyway, it's beautiful. It does have its lid. And then I thought, does this lid go to it? But yeah, because then when I looked it up and I saw the exact same one, I finally found the exact same one. And so I said, yeah, that lid does go to it. Because I seen some with screw-on lids, the metal lid. And I thought, well, maybe this takes a metal lid. But then I realized it doesn't have you couldn't put a screw-on lid on this. This is the lid that goes to it. So, and it's the ribbed, and it's really nice. And I think this, the one I looked up said 30s and 40s. So I believe them, pretty sure. And then it does have a little piece of the label that says with an F on it. You can see the F, so I don't know what else was with that. Because even when I looked up the piece on the online, they didn't have the full label either. It was just a piece of the label, so I couldn't tell. And in their description, they didn't say who it was made by or anything. But You know, so I got this for a really good price, low, you know, under $5. I couldn't even believe it because I had a discount thing. Well, I took it. I did look it up, and someone had it on there going for quite a bit of money, you know, over 200. So I'm not exactly sure if that's what it is worth, but it is a nice old piece of green Uranian glass, or I don't think it's they said Vaseline glass, I think, but I don't know if you call Vaseline or Uranian, but it's beautiful. And this is a nice find when you can go out and find pieces like this. Even if you don't sell them, it's just nice to find them. If nobody buys it, it's about 9 inches in height, 8.5, 9 inches, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So, you know, to find pieces like this on your travels is nice. So I was glad I was down in Toronto, and I was going to come right back home, but then I thought, well, let me go and stop at one of those value villages while I'm down there. And so I stopped, and then I found that, and I found just a few other things. Where are the other things I found? What did I find down there? I got that. Trying to think what else I got down there. I got that. When I think about it, or if I find it, well, before I do this video, I will show you. But I'm trying to think, what else did I find? I don't know. I can't even remember. Okay, and then I got this, because I go to all different stores, you know. I just don't go to one store, and I go to all different stores, and I don't show my hauls right away when I do come home. My stuff might take me weeks to get to the video. And then I have everything all mixed up. I got some stuff here, there, from this store, from that store. It's not that many stores that I go to. It's basically where I live. It's not a hell of a lot of thrift stores. And I go to around 4 or 5, you know, that's about it. Sometimes I only go to one, maybe in a week. Sometimes I might go to 2. Some days, like I said, one time I went to 5 in one day, which that's only because, you know, somebody was with me and we were going all over the place. And so, you know, I go out and find things to, you know, keep for me, keep for myself, or give to other people, or sell online. When I do sell online, I do the whatnot auctions, and we do have items on eBay. But you know, I'm not like really into it all the time, but I do it. But we try to keep it up and going, up and running, the items that I have for sale. And so that's what I do. I like to go out and about and, you know, see what's out there that excites me, that I can pick up, or I think what others might like. You know, can't always think what I like, it's what others might like too. You gotta think of other people because they're the ones, you know, buying the stuff. Maybe this is a pretty dish I found. I got this, and it's got beautiful, I think they look like tulips, but I'm not exactly sure if they're tulips. I think they are. But this is a beautiful dish. It's an older dish. It's pink and with the flowers and trimmed with gold. Got little gold trimmings on it. And the shape of it's nice. And then on the back, is this sign and everything on the back. If I can make out what it says, I will tell you. I think it says something like it's a, I don't know if that's on there with a marker or if that's the maker's mark. It says M. Monroe and then a big S with a big S on it. If you can make it out. Then It says Empire, England, with a little crescent on it, and then it says 1253, and then in this corner it says 740, encased in the ceramic. So it's really nice. A little bit of, the gold. You always get that gold loss off it. The gold is always coming off when you find anything with gold on. This does have a few marks on the inside on the plate, but it's an old piece, so you got to expect little flaws. It's not going to be perfect if it's an older piece, because I know I hear some people saying, "Oh, that's got this and that," but when it's older, if it's not too bad, as long as it's not cracked and too many big chips or cracked and glued back together, that's no good. Unless you don't see it. If you see it, it's like, don't even think twice, just leave it. Some people look at it and they steer it, I should take it because it's pretty. No, leave it, it's not going to be any good. I try not, like I said, to bring home pieces that have all them chips and cracks and stuff. Little paint loss, you can always try to fix that yourself with different color paints. Like red is a common color, so that's, basically you can fix something that has red paint on it. Maybe green. But it's hard to find the colors that match. That's the only thing. But this is a nice plate. And this is 10 inches long. 10 inches long and 7.5 inches wide. So that's a really pretty plate. I thought it was. I think it is. Now I don't know what other people's thoughts are, but that's the way I see it. And I also, I found this. This was what I found when I got the green vase. I forgot. I knew it was. I found this. This is huge. This is a beautiful, beautiful flower vase. Excuse me for a minute. I'm going to get my long ruler. Thought I had it over there, but it's here. So anyway, this is tall. This piece. It is 16 inches in height. I knew it was really long, but I wasn't sure how long. 16 inches in height. It's a beautiful, it's like a bluish, purplish color, and it has the white, looks like frost glass. Or satin. I can never tell the difference. Anyway, it's beautiful, and there's nothing wrong with it except for a little, a little flaw here, like a little light spot, which wouldn't, you could turn this any way that people wouldn't notice it. And somewhere along the way you could tell there was a tag on the bottom, but it's missing, so I don't know where this is made. Like I said, it's 16 inches long. And it's a beautiful flower vase. It's really nice. Little couple scratches here and there, but nothing major. There's no chips or cracking on it anywhere, and it's nice and long, this vase. It's beautiful. So that was one of the things I got. I was trying to think what else. I got this, that, and there is something else though. So anyway, for anybody that likes long vases, decorators, And it's wider down here at the bottom. It's nice though, with the long neck and the little ruffled rim. So that's a beautiful, beautiful piece. Then somewhere along my travels, I found this one. Found this ceramic piece or glass. Could be glass, I don't know. Ceramic glass. Says the Broadmoor. It says 1918 to 1968. So this was out in 1968. It's a 4 to 5 quart James Beam. It's by James B. Beam. Genuine Regal China. Handcrafted. It says Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. So this was a liquor decanter. And it's got the top to it. The cork is still good. Just the top still has that little label on it. And then it has, on here it has a tag on here. And that says State of Wisconsin, 1.5 gallon, whatever that stuff is. But it does say James B. Beam's Distilling Company, Claremont, Beam, Kentucky. So it's a nice collector's piece. This is beautiful, and it's in excellent condition. And on the bottom, it has all the writing on the bottom, and that says creation of James B. Beam Distilling Company, Genuine Regal China, and it says C. Miller, 1968. So this is a 1968 piece, and it's in excellent condition for, from that year. It's a nice collector's item. Nice collector's item this is. I thought it was really nice to find these, make a nice piece in a bar, people that have bars, like barware, and that look nice in a bar. Then I've got, I'll do these. I've got a cute little set of salt and pepper shakers. Matter of fact, these are exactly the same. They're exactly the same, but same graphics on them, but one has 3 holes and the other one has 5 holes. Salt and pepper, and they have chickens on there, and then one on the back. They got the corks in them. These are cute. They're ceramic. They're in really good condition. And those are 2 3/4 inches, almost 3 inches in height. And while we're on the salt shakers, I got this cute little set. This is really cute. 2 little elves. 2 little elf salt and pepper shakers. Which I just did a Christmas auction, but I didn't have these. I just got these. So these are really cute. The cute little elf salt and pepper shakers or shelf sitters. And they're made in Japan. They have Japan on the bottom of them. They have the corks. And this one, like it says, has the red paint loss. But they're not cracked or chipped or anything. They're in really good condition. They're both in really good condition except for the paint loss, the red paint loss on them, which some people do color in. I'm not going to color it. I just leave them as is. If someone buys them, they can do what they want with it, and they got the holes in them in their hats. And these are just two little cute little old vintage salt and pepper shaker shelf sitters, or elves if you want to call them, and they are about 3 inches in height, so they're cute. Then this is just a little, thing I give, I put with gifts. I give them away. This was made in Taiwan. It's a little caring critter chimers, it's called. So this was made in Taiwan. Jasco, Taiwan. It's a little bear or a cat. No, a little cat. I don't know if it was a bear or a cat. What is that? A little bear or a cat. It's cute anyway. Then I found this little plate, Precious Moments, little heart-shaped dish. Could be a little trinket dish. Says our friendship is soda delicious. So they're having a soda at the table, the little boy and girl. So this is like bisqueware. These are like bisque, the feeling of them. I found this one little cup. Could be good for used for toothpicks. Cute little ceramic cup. It is 2.25 inches in height. This is from Starbucks. It's from 2013. 3 fluid ounce, 89 milliliter. This is from Starbucks, this little cup. Then I got this little planter. I thought that was really cute. It's like a hat. This is ceramic. It's really thin. It's kind of thin. It's a lighter one. And it's there was a sticker on the bottom, you can tell, but the sticker's not there. It could have been made in Japan. I don't know. I can't really say, but there is. What does that say? There's something on there, some letters. Something looks like L, something AA. I don't know for sure, but anyway. But it's nice. It's white, and it's a planter. You put some floral in it, or artificial floral, or real floral. White with a hat and pink ribbon around it with some leaves there. So that's really cute. And that's in good condition. And then I got these. I took these because sometimes these are cute. People do collect them. Silver plate, I think they are. Silver plated, and these are, say, ER zinc, and they're made in Italy. These little things. I still don't really know what you pick up with these, but ice, maybe. Oh yeah, maybe ice. Could be ice, and they're nice to have the decoration on them. Yeah, there could be ice tongs. And I got these two dishes. I found these two double-handled little dishes. White with gold trim. Some of the gold faded a little, but that's usual, That's normal, I should say. So there's two of these. They are older, I think. This one has some crazy, looks like cracking, like it would have been a crack. It doesn't Yeah, you can almost see it on the other side, but it's not. You know, you can't feel it. It's there, but it didn't go all the way cracking goes, and it's got brown marks around the cracking on the inside and the outside. But the on the back it says these say M Yachts China, and then it says LYLCE, loose. I don't know exactly what that says. LYLCE, I think. And then it says Staffordshire, England, and then it's stamped. It says Tiffany. They have Tiffany on the bottom of them. So I don't know if they're from the Tiffany collection. They must be. So these must be from the Tiffany collection. You know, just some old collectible little two-handle bowls that you drink your soup out of, or coffee or tea, or whatever they put in them and drank of them years ago. But they're cute. Other than that, the handles are in good condition, and it's just that little bit of, this one got crazing on it, the brown around it. Other than that, they're still together for being old. Staffordshire, England. This one I might be able to make out a little more. No, just says China. Oh, it could be Lyke, like Luke. I don't know. Staffordshire where. Anyway, it's Staffordshire, and it's England, and it does say Tiffany on it with a number. The number says M817G. M817Q, I think. Oh, this one looks like a Q on this one, the G on that. I don't know for sure. But anyway, that's a little find that I found, that I bought. And then I got another set of salt and pepper shakers. These are nice. These were some of this stuff I got on Senior's Day, so it's cheaper than it was. These are cute little salt and pepper shakers. They're like bisque. They feel like bisque to the feeling of them. So these are exactly the same. No marking. Could have been a marking on it, but you can't make it out. So that's a set of salt and pepper shakers. And I got, this is just a nice little glass grapes with the stem. It's not marked or anything. These are heavy. I don't think they're marked. Nope, that's a metal stem on them. Nice pair of decor piece grapes, just to sit around on your table or your shelf or something. Really nice. And those I didn't just find. I had them for a while. Some stuff I just had it for a while, and then I go and I dig through those bins, and then I find stuff that's been in the bins for a long time in my bins, and I take it out. And this was a set I found. It's doorknobs, or drawer knobs, Well, you can put them on if you had a little set of cupboards or something. But these are pretty. These are really pretty knobs, and they are these are ceramic. They're ceramic. They almost remind you of that Polish pottery, but I couldn't find a name on them. And all the screws and everything's there with them, the washers. And so anyway, this is the patterns of two of them. They almost look like the Polish pottery, but these are nice. Couldn't find a name on them. Drawer pulls, or door pulls, whichever you want to use them for, or just decorations around your house. You can put them in a dish and just leave them for decorations. Then this one has this decoration on it. then this one has this decoration on it. So you've got these two with these decorations. And all the parts are there to you know, to install them. And then these two. So I don't know if they're older or if they're, I don't know where they're from because I couldn't find any maker's marks or anything on them. But they were in the bag, so I think they were for little or nothing one time. I think I found them the same time I found those grapes, the glass grapes I just showed. Then I've got, I had this, I thought this was, well, this is where they were stored in. I had this up on the top shelf, and when I took the, oh yeah, in a container, and when I took the container down and took the, that's what was still inside of them, those door pulls and the glass grapes. And this was in the container. It's a beautiful, beautiful container with a fish design on it. It's really pretty. Oh, still something else in there. That's a little old Nintendo game. Boogie. It says Boogie on it. Nintendo. USA. Let's see if I can see that for a second. Probably no good anyways, but... Oh, it was from 2000. Not too old, 2007. But anyway, this is a fish, a bowl with a fish on it. A container, could be a plant, you know, you use for a planter, but it's really nice. Just the back up, looks like basket weave. It says Italy on the front there. Doesn't say anything underneath. Just has that written Italy on the front. So it's a nice, nice ceramic bowl container with a fish on it. There's the inside. Yeah, it looks like basket weave design. So anyway, that is that. And I also have another set of salt and pepper shakers. These ones are nice. This is I thought they were those dolls, you know, the of course I can't think of the name when I want it, but you know what I mean, those dolls. And then I shook it and I said, oh, they got nothing in them, you know. I said, there's no more other dolls in it. I shook this one and I said, I put it back, and then I walked away and I went back to the shelf again and I looked again. Then I saw this one and I said, oh, there's a set of them. Then I see salt and pepper on here. It says salt and pepper. So they're in really good condition. And these say made in Russia. Handmade in Russia. They're beautiful little salt and pepper collector items. Made in Russia. And then you just take this part off to fill it. You know, I got the right parts on this. Yeah. Oh, okay, I got it. Thought I had that on wrong. Okay, here it goes. There it goes. Yeah, so they're salt and pepper shakers, and they're really pretty, made in Russia. Yeah, Russia is a beautiful country. I got a book over there, and I was looking in the book. My gosh, the designs from there and all the different you know, decor pieces and vases, you know, all that kind of stuff that comes from different countries. The items in the book was out of this world. Beautiful. I'm telling you, if you had a lot of them items, oh my gosh, in your house from those other countries and stuff, but you'd never get them. You know, I just look because I like to look at them. But there's no way you're going to find items like that unless you got the money to pay big bucks for them. So anyway, this is a little container. is a little glass container. It's heavy too. This is not light, this container. It, take that other piece of tape off. It's a, I think, could have something to do with Christmas. Yeah, I think it does. I see bows on it and little things. It's not marked or anything. I don't see marks, but it's a heavy little glass dish. This is really heavy, and it's in really good condition. There's no chips and cracks or nothing on it, but it's heavy too. It's not a light little dish, but there's no markings on it to say where it was made, but it's just a cute little storage dish, trinket dish or something. The glass doesn't seem like it's really white. It's light. It's like a yellowish. I'm gonna go out and buy myself. And I just put batteries new in this. So we figured there's something wrong with it, but anyway, that's a nice little glass dish. Round. Then I found this beautiful blue, I took it because of the beautiful glass. It was only like $1 or something, so I couldn't believe it, so I took it. They had light ones, but I took the one with color in it. The blue ashtray, it's like the satin glass. And so I took that. It's got one of those kind of lines in it they call, from when it was manufactured. It's not a crack. It's just the way it, that I can tell. No, I don't think it's not a crack. It's just one of those lines. So it's meant to be an ashtray, but I mean, it's so pretty. You don't have to use it for an ashtray. Pretty. Like I said, it's blue glass. It's not hard to find. It's hard to find blue glass, dark glass sometimes. So when you do find no matter what it is, I take it anyway. If no one buys it, I'll decorate with it myself. I don't really decorate with blue though, but. And then I found this, I took these because sometimes you need these because you find you have the bowls, the sets, and then you can't find the nutcrackers. So this is a nutcracker set. It's a nutcracker and the nut pick set. So you get the picks and the cracker. And it's still in this box. The box seems like it's pretty old because it's kind of, it's not in the best shape, the box, but the stuff is still in the box. But like I said, you need them sometimes because you can't always find those nutcrackers. One time I was looking for nutcrackers in the store. I couldn't find a nutcracker. And then one year, all I seen was nutcrackers. So you never know when you're going to find them. And then these two items I thought were really pretty. These are nice little dishes, little handles on them, colorful. They're not marked or anything. There's no markings on the back, but I just thought they were so colorful. You could use it for a little trinket dish or soap dish or, in your bathroom or somewhere in the house. But they're really pretty. I just bought these, I guess, I don't know if I'm going to sell. I think I was giving them away for gifts when someone buys something. So I buy little things like that to put in a gift when someone buys something. I thought these were so cute, and for the price they were 50 cents a piece. You couldn't go wrong. They're nice. So you use it, like I said, in your bathroom for soap or for a trinket dish or your rings or, some type of little dish in the house. It's just a decoration piece because it's really colorful. Different colors on them, but they're colorful. So that was a good pickup. And then this is a beautiful little, this is a beautiful vase. It's really, one of those pieces that you probably don't see them every day. It's a beautiful ceramic, almost looks like stone, but it's a ceramic. It is a marking on the bottom. This is signed on the bottom, but, you know, to make it out, that's another thing. No, I could never make it out, but it is signed on the bottom. And it's, you know, it's an odd shape. It's not shaped, it's not an even shape. It's an odd shape, but it's a beautiful color, and it's a really nice vase. So that's it. Yeah, it's a beautiful little collectible piece. It's really nice. The color's nice, like a tan and a cream color. Reminds you of a sort of stone or something, and it's really it's a glossy inside. And that's only small, but it's a nice collector's piece. It's 3.5 inches in height. So some of that stuff, you know, is really good to pick up when you find it. But this is stuff I picked this stuff up over months. Like, I just keep it, and then I bring it out every once in a while and do a you know, a thrift video, because I think people like looking at the stuff. You know, it's a lot of stuff you don't see all the time you go in thrift stores. I like to always get different things, different items. I look around till I find different things. If I don't want to get stuff everybody else got. You like to be different and have different stuff. But anyway, this is a cute little box I picked up. It's nice. It's you know, like a dresser box, or for your bathroom, a Kleenex box. You can put a square box Kleenex in it, but I gotta find one small enough. I meant to look when I was out and I forgot, because I had one that didn't fit in. It was a little too big. And this has the so you open it right here, locks there, you open it from the top. And it's got blue velvet on it and some bows. It's got some little bows around it, flowers. I know these come in sets because I got another one. I got another one of these, but it comes with it's got this, and it's got the dresser tray, which is really nice, and it's got the mirror. And the dresser tray has a mirror on it too, but it comes with the separate mirror, really nice. And that's in like a mauve color. This one's in a light blue color. Is that light blue? No, light blue. But the only one problem with it is it's footed. It's got the feet and everything on it. But the only problem is at the top. On the top, one of the, see the things here, well, this one's missing on this side. I mean, you wouldn't even notice it if you didn't know it was there. You wouldn't know it wasn't there. But it is missing. It's off. It must have broke off somewhere along the way. That's probably why they gave it away. And so I don't know if anybody could ever, you know, you might be able to take a little piece of twisted wire and try to come up with something to make it look like the other side. But you wouldn't even know. If you didn't know it was missing, you wouldn't even know. But that's what's wrong with it. But it's nice. It's cute. Nice on a dresser if you like the older style look. And the little bows and stuff are cute. They're made to look really old. So it's cute. The color's beautiful on it. The light blue. And it's metal with the light blue padding. Sometimes it looks green, the padding. Maybe that padding is, maybe that's green and that's gray, but for some reason it looks blue. You know what I think? I think this is gray, the metal, and I think the padding is green. That's why it's not blue at all. Why am I calling that blue? Because it looks blue according to how you put it. Put it like this, it looks blue. But no, it's green. The padding is green, and the metal is gray. I thought the metal was blue, but the metal is gray. I see that now. That's why. It was the angle you look at it on. And then I got a little metal elephant with its trunk up with these colors on it, red and green. Could be a Christmas elephant. It's a brass elephant. No markings on it or anything, but it's really nice. It's not heavy as you think it would be, but it's a nice looking piece. It's not a bad looking elephant, you know, for people that likes elephants. It got both its trunks. I mean, it's got both its both its trunks. It's got its you know, the ivory tusk. It's got the tusks. They're not ivory, but they're in metal. And like I said, it's not marked, but it's a nice little elephant. This not for elephant collectors, and this would stand with the with that trunk up. It is 5.5 inches in height. So that's 5.5 inches in height, that elephant. And then I got a cute little brass shoehorn. I think I should carry the shoehorn in my purse, because sometimes, you know, you go try shoes on, you take your shoes off, and then you can't get your shoes back on. You need a shoehorn. There's some hard to find little shoehorns too. And I had this one for a long time, so I might start carrying that in my purse if it's not that heavy, but it's a nice little brass shoehorn. Then I found this beautiful, lovely looking old vintage picture frame. It's oval shape. This is really nice. Oval shaped. It's in excellent condition. It's got the glass in it. And it's hard to find these two for a good price. You know, these old frames. These old frames don't come cheap sometime. But I found this one. I couldn't believe it one day. That was, you know, little or nothing to buy this, and it's got the velvety, burgundy velvety back on it. You can stand it up. And the two little things on it, because a lot of times, sometimes these are broke off or bent, or you find it and one of these is broke off, and or the glass is broke, or no glass in it at all. So this is a nice one. I like decorating with these. I like putting pictures in these and putting them on the wall. This one, I didn't even measure it to see what size it was. It's a 10.5 by 8.5. So that's nice. I like the design around the metal around it. I only take them if it's got to be something about it. I just can't take any of them. It's got to be just the right type. So anyway, everybody, hope you're enjoying these items so far. I thank you. Like I always say, you know, same words all the time. But it's nice to be here talking to you and to see you, and glad you're watching, and hope I'm not boring you too much. You know, I don't like to go too fast because I want everybody to see the items, and you know, I want to take my time. I don't want to, you know, don't want to make the video too short, but I don't want to make it too long either. I want it to be interesting, you know, so people enjoy it. And so anyways, I appreciate everybody that joins in on my Whatnot auctions, and I hope that if you watch these, that you will, you know, everybody will tune into these YouTube videos. It helps if you subscribe. Always useful to people that do these videos. Appreciate you very much. And so anyways, I'm getting down to the I think this is it for the items for this video. So this is going to be the last item. So the last item is just a nice, every once in a while I find a nice little quilt. So I found this one. I like those edges on it. I like the sawtooth edges. The diamond shaped or whatever you call them, edges on it. It's a beautiful, colorful little, I do have quilts and stuff, but I like this one because it's nice and light. It's nice and light, and I just want to throw it on the end of the bed. And I washed this, and it washed up really good. Washed it and dried it. Came out really nice. And so I'm going to try to open it the best I can. Let me move this stuff over. So I don't want nothing to go flying on the floor. Okay. Move this too. So anyway, this is a beautiful, it's just a small quilt. You know, it's only for really like a cot bed or something. It's not a large quilt, but I just wanted it for a throw. I just like the style of this one, so here's the inside of it. So they did the backing in the blue design, light blue. And here's the, now I'm trying to push my chair back as far as I can go. And here's the colors. So this one I will be keeping for myself. I'm not even going to sell it or put it on unless I really, really, don't want it. But other than that, I'm just going to keep this one for myself because this is just the size I want it to throw over a bed. I don't want a great big one. This is as wide as it is. And then it's long. Yeah, it's long. So, and the colors are really nice in it. I like the colors they did in it. It almost reminds you, it's not, I don't think, but it almost reminds you of a crazy quilt, but it's not a crazy quilt that I know of. I don't know exactly if it is, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Colors are nice. And I like it. And when I saw this, I said, oh my gosh, it's just what I was looking for, just a small one like this. And I finally found it one day on my travels. So I was happy about that. Because I do have some, but I didn't want them too big. So, this one just fit the bill. This one fit the bill good. And it's nice to throw over a sofa or, a little chair or something. But I got it. I'm going to throw it on top of the bed. And it got a few little flaws, but whoever did it, they did a great job. Whoever did this quilt, they put in a lot of work and did a great job on it. All those quilts and stuff you find. Can you imagine all the work that goes into them, the time people take to do these quilts? But and they're old, and I like the older ones. I don't like them ones you can go in the stores and buy. I don't want the new quilts. I want the vintage ones. So when you can find the old vintage ones like this, it's nice. So anyways, everybody, I hope you'll go out someday and find yourself a nice vintage quilt for those who like the old look. I watch all the farmhouse, editions of those shows. And the other thrifters, they go out and do their thing. It's nice, all the stuff they find. Sometimes it's like, wow, how'd they find it? And Scott from the Old Curiosity Shop, he finds a lot of beautiful glass, which is his thing. He finds a lot of glass. I like glass too, but I don't really go to antique stores and that. Every once in a while I haven't been to one for a long time. I think ever since before COVID, I don't think I've ever been to an antique store ever since. And you know, so I hope that whoever goes out looking for stuff, they find what they want. And maybe watching these shows, you can find something on these shows that you want. So anyways, you can always send us an email, and if it's available for sale, we'll get back to you. If not, that means it's not available. Some things I do keep where I just don't sell right away until I figure out a price to put on them. You know, you have to make a couple bucks, but I really don't like to charge too much. But sometimes you have no choice on certain items. It's just the way it goes, and then the shipping and stuff gets, you know, really expensive, which is, you know, sad, because there are items people want, but the shipping, you know, they'll ask about the shipping sometime, and there's nothing I can do about the shipping. That's the way it goes, you know. I wish I could adjust the shipping and stuff, but, you know, I really can't. So anyways, everybody, I thank you once again for dropping in and giving us your support. Appreciate you all. Enjoy this lovely, wonderful, sunny day. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And yes, we will come back and do this again.